Hello, my dear friends. Jupiter will ingress on 19 December in Aquarius and very fast will do a conjunction with Saturn. This conjunction goes in a perfect orb at 21st December and is keeping like this until March 2021. But they will be together in Aquarius, no matter if it's a conjunction or not, till 29th of December 2021. This unifier of forces will invite you to open your mind and to order your thoughts and ideas and to use them in an innovative way. In a short description, what happened with Jupiter in 2021? On 14th of May will ingress for a short time in Pisces. Then in 20th of June will start to retrograde in Pisces. Then on 28th of July will retrograde in Aquarius. And then on 18th of October will restart direct moving in Aquarius. And finally, on 29th of December 2021, will ingress in Pisces in its nocturnal domicile. What you should do in the meanwhile when Jupiter is in Aquarius? Avoid to eliminate everything that you don't want. Situation, people, events. Let it flow, let it come. The violent change will bring only violent events. It's important to not get fast conclusion about events. And don't judge people too fast. Try to understand the reality and try to work with what you have. Aquarius is a fixed sign. That's why you need to fix and to stabilize your manifestation during this transit. It's time to develop, to grow in an organized and innovative way. Because no matter what, Saturn, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is near Jupiter in Aquarius. In the same time, during this transit, it is forming a square between this conjunction, Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus. This will move all the events and situations to a very deep change, structural change of society. Will appear all kinds of reforms that will want to eliminate inequalities in society. But here we should be aware that this elimination of inequalities will bring some other inequalities. It's about policy of correctness. You want to help somebody that has some disadvantage in society. But in the meantime, in the same time, you'll give too much rights. And then the people that normally have rights will become with no rights. So will be an imbalance of the rights anyway. This is a very big risk. And also, it's a very big risk to appear some utopian society and very controlled and despotic societies. And the people will riot, many of them. About signification of Jupiter, generally speaking, you can find it on the blog on the vlog that is described in the comment. Jupiter in Aquarius gives to all of us an alert mind, adventurous thoughts, big courage, need for learn to see, to understand the reality for many points of view. It's like we enter in a new reality, even a virtual reality, or whatever the name will be. Jupiter in Aquarius, harmonious manifestation, when we are correct, inventive, cooperative, and think different. You know, there is kind of out-of-the-box thoughts. This kind of thought can bring and generate new ideas that can change the society in a better society. Creativity that is not linked only with the artistic fields will become a practical instrument to all of us that want to grow and to learn and to think different. It's a break of the barriers of concepts, and some old ideas will disappear and will make place for new ones. In another way, Aquarius is a fixed sign, and these new ideas will be tending to be fixed, to become fixed. But also it's a risk to high stubbornness to push to the society these new ideas. Let's imagine that the world is like a computer. With Jupiter in Aquarius, this computer will get a new software. The old one will disappear. Here you have the chart of the ingress of Jupiter in Aquarius. As you can see, the Ascendant is in Gemini. So the ruler of Gemini is Mercury, and Mercury is conjunct and burnt by Sun in Sagittarius, and also in exile in Sagittarius. So it doesn't feel so well. It's about the way that we communicate and relate to each other. And also, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and the Jupiter is ingressing in Aquarius together with Saturn. So as you can see, the Jupiter and Saturn will be in the 9th house, the house of knowledge, high education, high understanding of life. So the obligation for all of us is to educate ourselves, to be better people, to make us better people. In this way, we'll understand each other and we will cooperate. Otherwise, we'll be a little bit complicated. And now I will start to talk about influence of this ingress for each ascendant. For those with ascendant in Gemini, the native will have opportunity to travel, to study, to develop new abilities or improve the old ones. Also, the native can meet interesting people, foreigner people. The need for information, for learning, and to understand the meaning of life will be a priority. Also, there can be an opportunity for trade with foreigner or with foreign countries, or to get a new job for foreign country. Also, old juridical issues can be solved in this period. The native will become a real explorer of the world. For native with ascendant in Cancer, the native is favored to administrate in a better way the wealth of the family, to administrate better the financial resources that came from different sources: inheritance, banks, insurance, pension, partner's life money. Maybe the partner will get more money from his activity. Also, the native will pay more attention to his private life, sexuality, healing, profound transformation. Will be attracted more to research, discover of secrets, or keeping the secrets. And anyway, will change in a radical way the financial strategy of the family. Native can help people to go through personal crisis because he knows very well what this means from his own experience. If the native is young and restless, will manifest his sexuality in a very innovative way and will get more and many experience like this. Will experience many partners maybe, and then finally will choose one, the best. The native with Ascendant in Leo. This native is favored to keep and maintain, to have, to get new personal relationship or business partnership, collaborations. Any partnership that is dealing now will tend to endure. If the native is in a toxic relationship, he can be released forever. But in the same time, if he has an unofficial relationship, now he can or she can get married. But in the same time, if his priority is not to get married or to fix in a relationship, he can experiment more than one relationship and will find the right partner in the right moment. The idea is that finally he will fix in a relationship, officially, a long-term relationship. The income can increase due to partnerships and collaborations. The consulting role can bring more money for the native. Any relations problems can be solved, but only if the native is open, is listening, try to understand the partner, has the patience and benevolence. Will be radical changes to professional social state, new fields, new jobs, new partners in business can appear. For native with Ascendant in Virgo, the native is favored in changing and stabilizing a new lifestyle to take care better of his health, to repair everything that have been broken in the meanwhile in his life, to change something in the job environment, even the team. Something is changing in the way it's working. He will put much effort to develop the abilities, technical abilities, but also social abilities, the skill of collaboration, negotiation, and promote his abilities. The native will be forced in a way to adjust to a new lifestyle. Also, there is opportunity to use a hobby and to transform in a new job, in a new career. Medical treatment and the new lifestyle will bring benefits to the native. If the native loves pets, small animals, cats, dogs, or some exotic animals, the probability to get it now during this transit, one pet, is very high. The native with Ascendant in Libra. The native is favored to get a vacation, and non-officially, or maybe is getting retired. Will participate to parties, socializing, relaxing, romanticism and love will be part of his life. It was the time, because lately he felt like in prison. Creativity, talents can be put to work for him and to be paid better using his talents. It's time to laugh and to enjoy his life. If the native is single, now it's time to meet somebody special or to experiment more relationships. But be aware to not be involved in scandals. Stock exchange investments can bring gains, but relationship with its own children can transform in a new level. Maybe the child will get more freedom in relationship with his parents. Also, the native is favored to practice sport or to use a hobby that can help him to have a better life, to have a better health and well-being, and his self-esteem to increase. The native with Ascendant in Scorpio. The native is favored to change his house, his family, the place he lives, to increase the domestic comfort, to make a reparation, to make big changes to his home. It's very possible to change also the city or the country. Also, these changes can bring or to be caused due to a relationship changing, a marriage or a divorce, or a change in business relationships, or a new job. Real estate transactions are possible to sell and buy. Buildings, field, the relationship with its parents can come to a new level, a better one, with the need of improvement, renewal, and change in a good way the relationship with the parents. The native with Ascendant is Sagittarius. The native is favored in educational opportunities, communication opportunities, to increase the education level. Also, the relationship with proximity people, the neighborhood, the relatives, can bring benefits. The idea exchange, new education courses, negotiation capacity, contract deals, and ability to learn and ability to teach others can be very good for the native by increasing the quality of his education and branding, personal branding. The native can travel due to education, to trade, to ideas exchange, become more efficient in using his ideas. The probability to buy a new car is very high. Communication is the key of success. The launching of a course online, maybe, the writing and launching of a new book, or a launching of a new online business is really quite possible. The native with Ascendant in Capricorn. Native is favored in making money using its creativity, talents, and abilities that he built during the life. It's a very good period to put new bases, to build a new value systems, more stable for long term. It's a very productive year, active, full of events and action. It's not time to stay and do nothing, but it's good to avoid financial utopias and fast solution to make money, because here it's a trick, actually it's a trap. Now it's time for intelligent work, for patience and perseverance. The native, should solve all the issues, past issues linked with money and wealth. If the native need to borrow money from bank, it's wisely to use this money as an investment, to invest in something and to make more money, to get assets and not liabilities. Native with Ascendant in Aquarius. The native is very favored in changing radically way his life by increasing self-esteem, by starting new actions, intelligent one, smart one. The native is enthusiast, full of resources and a lot of energy, especially mental energy. Should not put much effort in small activities. He has to have a very larger and more limitless approach, point of view to the reality, to be more courageous in actions. The need of exploration and to make experiments, it's a new kind of freedom, and keep very busy the native this year. Will be a big change also to a physical level, I mean the way he looks and present to his society, but also on the level of personal development. The native with Ascendant in Pisces. The native is favored in secret and discreet activities with no publicity. He becomes more receptive, empathic, and sensitive. And it's an opportunity to get rid of bad habits, to get rid of fears and all kinds of blockages, and to not feel guilty that he feels good. He can become a real angel, guardian angel for other people. But first of all, he has to make a cleaning process to himself. Also, he is favored in spiritual and creative activities, but in a discreet way, far away from the eyes of others. Many ideas and information can come during sleeping, or during meditation, or during praying. For some of them can have some discreet love relationships, and it's preferable to remain like this, because otherwise will come out as a scandal, public one. Native with Ascendant in Aries. The native has advantages if he is involving in group activities in different organizations, to get new friends, to establish new long-term projects and to launch them. He can involve his friends in these all activities and ask help from others. There is no time to become shy or quiet or to stay indoors. He can start new group activity with new people, to open a new company, a new party, a new organization. In this way, also his income will increase. It's better to let the door open for opportunities, for personal, professional, and social growing, to make a lot of networking, to not refuse any invitation to any event. Those with Ascendant in Taurus, the native has the chance to become more visible professionally and socially, to become more productive, more disposal for others, for collaboration. He can get a promotion, to change profession, but also a marriage can change his status, social status. He can receive a lot of help for people with high social position, with power. Also, they have a lot of action freedom in profession. And maybe they will start an entrepreneurship activity. But he has to fulfill two conditions: to be moral and sincere. As a final comment about this transit of Jupiter in Aquarius, of course that also Saturn will stay together with Jupiter. So these all opportunities will come, but in its own way. Don't push and don't force changes. Only watch and see and act when is the case. As I said before, between 14th of May and 28th of July, Jupiter will have a vacation in Pisces and invite us to see an avant-premiere of what will start to happen when Jupiter will ingress forever in 29th of December 2021. You will feel more connected to yourself, more creative, more intuitive, and will be an introspection period, but not introspection forced by external events like used to be lockdown during pandemic. No, will be an introspection that we want to do. Okay? I wish you all the best. Take care of you. Be inventive, open, and love your life. Have a nice year. Bye-bye.